Capture the magic of your favourite Chinese takeaway at home with this classic Chinese takeaway style curry and egg fried rice with corn crackers. Hello and welcome back to the School of Wok garden actually today on a beautiful sunny day, and today I'm making a favourite of mine. This is a Chinese takeaway style chicken curry. It is the dish that started my love affair with Asian cooking, and I'm going to show you a really simple way to recreate it at home. Okay, so we're just going to start by preparing some of the vegetables for our sauce. So onion first and foremost, we're just going to peel. And we just want to finely chop, dice this one up. It's so sunny that the light is beaming off my cleaver into my eyes, so let's hope we get through this safely. So same thing, we're just going to dice a little bit of carrot. And the carrot's really going to give a little bit of sweetness. So slices into batons, bring it all round and give it a dice. Okay, next we're just going to peel and finely chop some garlic and some ginger. So you can just give this a good bash. We'll just give it a little rough chop as well. So we've got some button mushrooms which we can just cut in half or into quarters. I know they're not everyone's favourite, but this has got to have button mushrooms in it. Carrot, we're just going to cut in half and on some nice jaunty diagonal angles. Fairly sort of thin because we're going to cook it quite quickly. Onions, we're just going to cut into some chunks. Okay, and we've just got some peas here as well that we've just defrosted, ready to go. Finally, we're going to mash up about half a banana, which we're going to use, and it's going to add a little bit of sweetness to our sauce. The older the banana, the better. So you can just give that a little mash down until you've got a nice kind of banana paste. Okay, and last bit of chopping we're going to do is we're just going to prepare and marinate our chicken. So we've got some chicken breast here. And I'm just going to cut this on a bit of a diagonal angle all the way through. Now usually when stir frying, chicken thigh is a little bit better because it stays really nice and moist and tender when you cook it. The chicken breast, what we really don't want it to do is dry out, and I'm going to show you the technique we're going to use to achieve that. So we're going to add some seasonings here. So some light soy sauce is going to go in, a little bit of sesame oil, pinch of sugar. Now the sugar is there mostly to balance because the soy and the sesame are very sort of savoury. And then we've got some cornstarch here, which we're going to use to coat the chicken and create that little sort of really thin coating around the chicken. And when we fry it, the idea is that that's going to seal, and that's what's going to keep that chicken really nice and moist. As lucky as I am to work at School of Wok and get to experience so many different Asian dishes, Asian ingredients, this is the food that really has my heart. This is what reminds me of growing up in Devon, the excitement of getting a Chinese takeaway. So I've got quite a thin coating around my chicken here, you can see. Okay, and yeah, when we fry that, seals, stays nice and moist. Okay, pop that to one side. Okay guys, egg fried rice. We've got a smoking hot wok here. We've added our oil. We're going to start with our egg. Okay. We're just going to quickly scramble. And as soon as this starts to scramble, we're going to go in with our rice. Day old jasmine we're using. We can just bring the egg back on top there of the rice. And we're just going to go to our push and fold technique here. If you cook the rice the day before, let it cool on a tray and then keep it stored in the fridge overnight. It should be really nice and dry. It means you can get really nice fluffy fried rice, which is what you want. The good thing about egg fried rice is you can adapt it in so many different ways, so many different styles. You can do it with meat, you can do it with seafood. You could do a kimchi fried rice if you like. So what I'm looking for here is that there aren't any clumps left in the rice. And I'm going to add next some spring onion and some peas. Maybe just a little drop more oil in there. Just to really kind of carry the flavour of that spring onion. And really, once that aroma hits you on the nose, you're ready to go. Okay, now seasoning, soy sauce. And you can see the rice just starts to pick up the colour of that soy. And you just keep flicking it through until all that rice is light and golden. Our secret umami bomb here is our chicken powder. So a teaspoon of chicken powder is going to go in. A little bit of white pepper if you like. And then we're going to turn our heat off. And the final thing we add is our sesame oil. Sesame oil has a really low smoking point, so if you put it in too early, it will just kind of burn and go bitter. That's our classic egg fried rice done. I get sunburn. Can you edit that out in post? You make me look less rouge. Okay, so next we turn our attention back to our veggies. And we're going to give our onion, mushroom and carrots a quick fry. So I'll do this gradually. Onion first. We're going to pre-cook everything so that when our sauce is ready, everything comes back together and the dish is finished very quickly. So next, our sort of big slices of carrot are going in. Toss that through. And same now with our button mushrooms, they're going to go in. Just get a little bit of a cook off. We're going to get a little bit of colour on those, and we want to be careful that the water doesn't come out of them. Okay, after a couple of minutes, the veg is just starting to soften off. We've got some good char on there. We're going to bring those back out. Wok straight back on the heat, and we're going to do our chicken next. Doing lots of stages with this dish, but actually if everything's there ready, you can just sort of whisk through them. Our chicken's going to go in. We're going to give it a bit of a sear on both sides. And we want to work quite quickly here. So flip it over, same on the other side, let it have a bit of a sear. You want to just gently spread the chicken out so as much of that surface area is in contact with the wok. Okay, so we just cook this chicken until it's really well sealed. And it's got some nice colour on it. It's going to come back out. You don't necessarily need it to be cooked all the way through because it's going to have another couple of minutes at the end to finish off in the sauce. It's time to make the star of the show, the curry sauce. So a bit more oil in. Now we've got our chopped onion and carrot going in. We just want to soften this off. Garlic and ginger are going to go in as well. We're going to go in with our curry powder, okay? Use whichever curry powder you like. If you like it medium, hot, mild. This one is medium, so it's going to have a bit of kick to it. We're going to go in with some plain flour as well. And plenty of oil. We're going to make like a roux here, which is going to be what thickens our curry. Okay, and we've got some chicken stock ready to go. And you can just start to gradually add your stock to your paste. Okay, so we're just going to let this come to the boil and simmer away and thicken up slightly. And then we're going to blend it so it's nice and smooth. Okay, let's blend this. Optional, you don't have to. But I think it's a bit nicer if you've got a nice smooth sauce. Okay, so we're going to bring our sauce back to the boil. We're going to add in our banana as well. Give it a mix. Also a little bit of soy sauce. And a little bit of honey. Actually, we're using rice syrup here, but honey is perfect. And you could, at this stage, let this simmer away, reduce, reduce, reduce. And then you can freeze it and keep it and use it like the tubs of curry sauce that you get. But we're going to go ahead, add our veggies back in. Also, we've got our peas as well going in. And last but not least, our chicken. We'll let that simmer away just for a couple of minutes. Okay guys, so this is done. This looks like the real deal. And we're going to serve it up in our bowl. Final flourish here, we're going to fry off our own prawn crackers to go with this. So you can find these in Asian supermarkets. They look a bit like this. So we're going to put our prawn crackers in and await the magical transformation. So just drain these off, give them a good drain. Onto some kitchen paper. Come on, Lance. Come on, Lance. So Lance has never tried.
Really excited.
a British takeaway Chinese curry. So a little bit of rice in your cracker.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's really good. Growing up in China, and I had prawn crackers, but not in Chinese restaurant. Always in a Thai restaurant. I had egg fried rice my whole life, but I actually never tried a Chinese takeaway chicken curry. Yes, that is it. It has its own thing compared to traditional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to
Now I understand.
you've got to love British takeaway food for what it is rather than what it's not.
Love it, Ian. Don't have it.
Don't know. Yeah, it's good, huh? So guys, if you like this recipe, don't forget to like the channel, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on What Wednesday.